disgruntledduck.com.
Welcome guys, again another unboxing and a review. I'm quite excited about this one. I finally get to review a spaceship, so yeah, this should be fun. Seen this kit for years, I've always wanted it, and I managed to pick it up on eBay for 13 quid. So you can see the box a little bit damaged, but we're not much bothered about that. So let's slide out our parts, let's unbox this bad boy and see what we got in here. So let us start. Right, got some clear parts. So basically in there, if you can see that against the green background, we've got a stand and we've got the windscreen. Smallish parts. We could paint that. It's got a little map of the world on. It's quite scratched actually, so I think we need to put some colour on that because it looks fucking awful. So yeah, there's that. Right, now onto the bulk of the model. Right, so I don't know, there's not a level on the box, there's an older box, I don't know what level this is. So let's slide out our parts. Keep our bag nice and folded for later. Okay. So, 4 sprues. Well, there we go. There's one side. So, part of the engines. You've got the main body. Now, this is 144. So that's quite big. They do a 172, which I think would be fun as well, but that's going to be huge if that's the size of a 144. So we've got some wings. We've got one side of the body, part of the engines. We've got some wheels. So I don't know. It's a shuttle, so it's more like an airplane in that respect. So I'm thinking a couple of wheels each side and a couple in each, and then there's the ones for the front. This possibly looks like the landing gear here. With that being said, then they're probably the landing gear doors, which would line up with that. So that's one wing, that's one side of the body. Nice bit of detail. There's some the panel lines are raised. I don't know if that's how they are on the real spaceship or not, or if they're recessed. Panel line detailed again on the wing, looks quite nice. Let me show you a little bit of that, what we've got going on. So these little guys here, I'm guessing are the supports inside the body. See the details on the wing there. So yeah, that's a nice little sprue. Second one, pretty similar. So I'm not going to go too crazy on it. These are going to be our thrusters. This I have no idea what it is, so I'm not going to even speculate. These are going to be the these little hatches here, hatch doors for the top. So again, yeah, these are completely smooth, so nothing really to show you there. Boosters look alright. I don't see too much, I don't really see any flash on them. They look pretty smart straight out of the box. Right, so next couple of parts. Oh, look at that, we've got a spaceman. Tiny little guy, a little space guy there. So these are the internal parts. Now, there's a lot of flash on that. Look at that, can you see that? Like, can you really see? Look at that. If you can see, can you see? Can you see? That's ridiculous. These are going to have to sand in the field, definitely. That's the inside. There's, okay, I see, again, there's little dots on the bottom here. They're going to need to be sanded, which is, I don't know why they would do it like that. It just seems crazy. That's right where you don't, that's like the last place you want to be sanding, in there. You know, that's insane. That has let me down. Spaceman looks alright, he's tiny, so yeah, that's alright. So here, final sprue. So these are all going to be the parts inside. Again, I don't know what we can do. We do it open, we do it closed. Personal preference, or maybe we can do it so the door's open for us. There's a bit of a close-up. These parts look alright. Happy with those. I don't see any flash so far. That's the outside of it, so this is going to be the inside. Oh, there we go, look, right again. Why would you stick the marks on the inside? Well, no, actually, do you know what? I think something's going to cover that, so I might be alright with that. And I think that goes inside there as well. So, that being said, that might hide some of those little marks. So I take it back, Revell. I don't want to peek too early and insult you. That might not be too bad, but these guys have definitely got to come off. Right, now, it's not a massively complex kit. We can see that. And this is where it gets a little bit more fun. I did look at the instructions online before I purchased it. So we've got some decals. So your decal game is going to need to be fairly tight on this one. It's not going to be insane. We're not talking like rally car decals, you know, or Le Mans car decals, which are just sickeningly insane. But you're going to need to be fairly confident with your decals on this. Also, here are our instructions, Revell instructions. Now, one of the things about Revell is okay, so I was reviewing Tamiya kits, and they will put a code by your X10, your XF10, etc. by the parts, whereas Revell tend to list the colours you're going to need at the beginning. So they're going to give you a colour and its respective number amongst the Revell paints. And sorry, I'm just trying to find something super quick on my phone that might help you later. Right, so yeah, they'll give you the colour, what you need, and then they'll assign it a letter. When you go through, there we go, you can see there's letters, Bosch, 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 etc, etc, etc. Right, so this is what I can see from the off. This is where we're going to get to this fun part at the end, because the wing colours and some of the painting is insane. But anyway, what I reckon we can do is we can build this up, we can fit this little gimmick inside. It's then telling us to fit this piece. Now I reckon, I'm hoping that we can fit a lot of these internal parts onto this guy before we fit it into the spaceship. Now another reason I'm hoping to do that is, ideally I want to put these doors on, the shutters on. The shutters, what are they called? Shutters, hold doors, a whole door on a plane, hold door. Someone will tell me, someone will correct me on that. Anyway, I want to put them on, tape it up and spray it before we start working on those internal parts. Now again, you've got the stand, so you've got the option to have it sit on the tarmac with the wheels down, or wheels up in flight. Now, it has, let me just take a sip of drink, a bit of grape soda to refresh the old palate. Right, here we go. You're going to need your tape measure, you're going to need your masking tape, because you're going to have to mask this off quite well. So there's your paint colours, here's your measurements for your masking, your angles. This is the difficult part. The build looks really simple. The build looks like something a 5-year-old could do. The painting, not so much. So you've got all the paint schemes: Discovery, pre-98, Endeavour, Discovery 2011, Endeavour after 1998. The standard, so that's the alternate wing colours. Now the body is going to be the same if we're going after 98 or if we're going before 98. what they show you on these pages is the wings for the Atlantis. So you've got the wings for the others, wings for the Atlantis, and then your decal placements. Pretty simple. This is the problem I have, right? So it's showing, you can see the light grey and this. That's not grey and grey. That's two different whites. It's a gloss white, or a semi-gloss white, and then it's a matte white. Now my only thing about this is, hopefully someone's gonna. I like to varnish my models when I'm finished. But how do you varnish that? Do you then retape it and then varnish with a semi-gloss or semi-clear? Varnish with a clear? You know, if anyone can reach out to me on that one, that would be a great help. So anyway, what I was trying to say was, while I was searching for my phone, I don't know how this is going to show up. For your paints, there's this little app here called Hobby Colour Converter. Now the great thing about it is, give it a little press, you've got all your paint companies in there. I don't know how well we can see that. So if I go to Tamiya, so you've got all your listed. You've got your lacquers, you've got your sprays, you've got your spray lacquers, you've got your standard enamels and acrylic. So we go to an acrylic, and so let's go to flat red, for instance. We click on that. So it's going to give us the equivalent paint for all the other companies, you know, so we can then AK, that's their equivalent of it. What's that? I don't even know the name of that company, but that's their equivalent of it. So it gives us a little bit of opportunity to find, for instance, I prefer a Tamiya paint, and that's what I have. I don't use aqua colours. I have water painted for brush painting, and I have Tamiya for airbrushing. So I don't have any of these, so I need to find an alternative to all these colours. That's the app we use. It's free. There's a button on there to donate if you want. I have nothing to do with the company. It's just I've used the app for since I've been back in modelling, and it's priceless. So there's a little tip for you. Hope you enjoyed this review unboxing video. This is a really fun kit. It's a spaceship, so that's quite nice. And hopefully this has given you a little bit of advice or a clue as to what you to expect if you buy this kit. I'll see you next time. Till then, happy modelling.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment.